Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name's Sophie, and if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you click that big red subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell as well so that you never miss a video. Now today we are in the Cotswolds. I wanted to come to the Cotswolds in the English countryside for so long now, mainly because of all the influencers, showing how lovely, highlighting how lovely it is, and it just seemed like the perfect little staycation spot. But everyone, all the research I found always suggested renting a car, so it kind of seemed like you needed a car to get around. And with the countryside, it is best to travel via car, but I don't drive. And today, we're here, we're exploring, we're staying here for 2 nights, exploring without a car, and I'm showing you how you can do that. So firstly, we're staying in Moreton in Marsh. Now currently I'm actually in Stow-on-the-Water, not Moreton and Marsh. We took the train in this morning from London Paddington to Moreton and Marsh, which leaves fairly regularly. You can book this train service every day, no issues getting into Moreton and Marsh, and then we couldn't check in until 1, and I didn't want to check in and then hop on a bus elsewhere to explore. I thought it makes more sense to explore Moreton and Marsh on a Sunday, because obviously across the UK just like Sunday services with buses aren't the best. So I was like, let's explore some other nearby towns today, Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday we will explore Moreton and Marsh. So we hopped on the bus to Stow-on-the-Water, which I thought was going to take us a lot longer than it actually did. Like, the bus was zooming so fast through the countryside. So maybe it took us it felt like it was only 10-15 minutes on the bus. I thought it was going to be like 20, but it felt like 15. So we're in Stow-on-the-Water now. I booked lunch at England's oldest inn, but for 1:15, because I wasn't sure if we were going to be late, like with buses. I wanted to allow time for delays, but now we actually have like about an hour to kill. But that's good, because we do also want to explore Stow-on-the-Water. So we're exploring Stow-on-the-Water now, and I'm looking forward to our lunch. We spent the afternoon in Stow-on-the-Water, strolling along the beautiful streets. We visited St Edmund's Church, which was insane, and popped in the art galleries. And of course, we cannot forget the incredible pub lunch that we had at the Porch House. Everybody, we have just checked into our accommodation in Moreton in Marsh. It's absolutely freezing here today in the Cotswolds. In fact, whilst we were sitting and enjoying lunch in the Porch House, we noticed it was snowing outside. Like, it was only very light snow, and it definitely hasn't settled at all, but that just shows you how cold it really is right now. I feel like we couldn't enjoy Stow-on-the-Water to its fullest because we were just so cold. But then at the same time, because we're here in February and it's cold, and also it's a Friday. Cannot get my words out today. And not like a weekend day or a day in the school holidays or anything. It was quite chill though. I was able to just enjoy the town with no crowds, but then at the same time we were constantly hopping in and out of the little independent shops and the art gallery and stuff, because it was just freezing. So glad to be here in our hotel room now, which is very warm. I can definitely tell they've got the heating on in here, because the bathroom is super cozy and snug. This is actually a guest house, not a hotel. So it's just above a little Thai restaurant, and it's called Siam Cottage. And it says on booking.com that we booked this property through booking.com. It says that we get 10% off the Thai restaurant, so I have also made reservations for us to dine there tonight, as it does have good reviews as well. So, and I do enjoy Thai food, so I'm looking forward to that. But let me give you a little tour of our cozy little humble abode for the next 2 nights. everybody, so we have hopped on the bus to Bourton-on-the-Water, which seems a little bigger than where we were yesterday and where we're staying. So I guess this is a town, not a village, not sure, but essentially this is one of the most popular places to visit in the Cotswolds because it's literally called the Venice of the Cotswolds because, well, like the name suggests, it is on the water. So we're going to explore. Seems like a very beautiful place to take photos and walk around, though, as a few places in the Cotswolds there seems to be a lot of like work going on. Like we have these little like green fences here which kind of ruin the photos that we would get here with this beautiful little bridge. But yeah, we're gonna walk around, go to cute pubs, maybe I think here there's also a miniature village, so we might check that out. Sorry. And yeah, go there's a cute bakery I want to try out, and we might do a walk to Lower Slaughter. I'm not sure. We wandered along the streets of Bourton-on-the-Water, which are full of cute little cafes, independent shops and pubs, and we also visited the model village, which did kind of give me miniature Europe vibes, except unlike a miniature Europe where you have multiple different monuments and towns represented, this was just Bourton-on-the-Water, not even different Cotswold villages. No, it was just a miniature Bourton-on-the-Water. But it was then cool walking along later on and being like, oh, we saw that in the model village. And then we went to the famous bakery on the water, probably the most famous cafe in Bourton-on-the-Water, or at least the one that pops up all over Instagram, and it was good. And then we decided to go on a walk to another nearby village, the village of Lower Slaughter. Now, I found this trail on the All Trails app. There was one that went all the way to Upper Slaughter as well. However, on this occasion, we did just do the Lower Slaughter walk. But yeah, Lower Slaughter is a beautiful little village with less crowds than Bourton-on-the-Water because the bus doesn't stop there. So you have to, I guess, either drive or do this walk. And yeah, it has this beautiful meal. And then yeah, we got food, lunch at the pub there. But yeah, I definitely recommend going there as well. And then yeah, we went back, had dinner, and I guess that's the end of our trip. Good afternoon, everybody. We are now back from the Cotswolds. Well, we've actually been back for like a couple of weeks now, but life got in the way. I got sick, so I only just got round to reflecting on the trip and filming an outro for you. I didn't just want to end this video without filming a proper outro and without reflecting on whether Moreton and Marsh was the best place to stay without a car. Now, we'd actually planned a bit of time on our last day to explore Moreton and Marsh, but we ended up getting an earlier train back because, to be honest, it just seemed like it was just one big high street. Now, I do think it was a great place to base ourselves because there were tons of restaurants and pubs on offer, cute cafes. There was even a Sri Lankan restaurant. Like, I never expected to find a Sri Lankan restaurant in the middle of the English countryside. But it was there, newly opened, I believe, but it was there and it was good. We enjoyed it and we almost didn't get a table. It was very popular and we hadn't booked in advance. So definitely book in advance if you want to go to that Sri Lankan restaurant. But yeah, I just didn't get the feeling that Moreton and Marsh had loads to do. I'd seen loads of influencers talking about Moreton and Marsh online. But yeah, I don't know, it didn't seem like there was too much to do there. There was a trail on the All Trails app that I absolutely would have loved to have done. However, the trail was just going to be so muddy just because of the weather and just looking at like reviews from the weeks prior, and yeah, we just wasn't equipped for that level of mud on the trail. I mean, my shoes probably would have been fine, but I probably should have bought a proper pair of like hiking trousers. Alex definitely wasn't equipped. So yeah, we went back home. But looking at it, you know, thinking about it now, we really could have stayed in Stow-on-the-Water as well, because literally we went to Stow-on-the-Water on our first day just to go back to Moreton-on-the-Water to go to accommodation, and then the next day we went to Bourton-on-the-Water and we had to go through Stow-on-the-Water again. So yeah, like Moreton-on-the-Water is the place with the train station, and that's why I thought would be the best place to be based. But yeah, you could easily base yourself in Stow-on-the-Water or Bourton-on-the-Water as well, which might be nice if you want to explore Bourton-on-the-Water with less crowds, because I imagine a lot of people do just go to Bourton-on-the-Water for the day and then leave. So if you're there and you set an alarm and you get up early in the morning, you can have a nice little pleasant stroll before all of the crowds arrive, or again have a nice little pleasant stroll in the evening with less crowds as well. So yeah, definitely recommend any of those locations really to base yourself, although I don't think Moreton-on-the-Water had absolutely like loads to offer. It did have loads to offer in terms of like places to eat and things to do in the evening. Well, not things to do in the evening, but you know, there was pubs, there was you know, stuff going on. Obviously not like the same amount of stuff that you find, you know, you find in big cities like London and Manchester and Birmingham, but yeah, it was a great place to base ourselves. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, as it really helps me out. It attracts new people to my channel as well to find this video. Yeah, and click that big red subscribe button down below and turn on that notification bell so that you never miss a video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!